Hello, I'm Kelly Odell, and this is the third of my 10 commandments for imperfect leaders. This third commandment says maintain your freedom. Don't get yourself into an economic situation where you can't afford to tell your company to go to hell. Now, your first impression of this commandment might be that I have some kind of negative attitude towards the company, but that's not true. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I would argue that the most loyal thing you can do for your employer is not get yourself in a situation where you can't afford to leave. Which of us would like to be in a romantic relationship with somebody who really didn't want to be in the relationship with us, but they didn't feel like they could afford to leave us? That wouldn't be much of a relationship to be in. Why would we want that kind of relationship at our work? Now, we all need to make a living, we all need to make money, but I would really like to have people in my company that aren't there only for the money. They're there because they really enjoy what we're working with and they want to be a part of what we're trying to create together. But the problem is that as we become managers, in most organizations, we make a little bit more money than we made when we weren't a manager. If we get promoted again, we make a little bit more money, and so on. And what do most of us do with the money we make? Well, we buy things. We live a little better. We drive a little better. We dress a little nicer. But you might ask yourself, why do we pay managers more money? Is it because we're smarter? Well, there's plenty of research to knock that one out of the park. There's nothing to it. We're not leaders because we're smarter. The reality is the main reason we pay managers more money is because they take more risk. It's a risk premium. Here's the problem. If you take the risk premium, you have to take the risk. One day you'll be in a situation where you have to take a position at your work that maybe isn't popular. You know that it's a risky position. And you might start thinking, gee, I just bought that new boat. Maybe I'll keep my mouth shut. Maybe I won't say this because it really wasn't that important. At that moment, you've let yourself get into that golden cage, and the value you have for your employer has gone down. We're all paid for what we have here, and if we think it here and don't say it here, then that's a form of fraud. So we have to keep our options open. We have to give ourselves a buffer so that we can take those risks that we're paid to take.